America's most trusted online casino, Wild Casino. Let's get wild. And our partner, Riyadh Season. Limited tickets still available at Ticketmaster.com. Make sure you go check it out. Doors open at 2 o'clock. There are going to be 9 fights total on the show. Friday afternoon boxing, Friday evening boxing. First fight walks at 2:15. If you can't make it to the SAP Center, the event will stream live worldwide with Corey Erdman on the zone, starting at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'm your host, Beto Duran. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks to all members of the media that are here with us in San Jose. A beautiful week here in San Jose as we get ready for Amari Jones to put on a show in his hometown crowd. Golden Boy recently signed him. Really high on this young man. This press conference is going to feature fighters you're going to see on the zone. A broadcast that also features Chris Algieri and Chris Mannix. So again, that'll be at 5 o'clock on Friday afternoon. So let's bring up the fighters that we're going to hear from right now. Get to know who they are, as there's a good mix of fighters. First to the stage, opening up the broadcast, representing Fresno, talented young man with a record of 6-0, Jordan Fuentes will step to the ring for his first 6-round super flyweight showdown. Jordan Fuentes will be here eventually. I know he's here because he's a big man, a cruiserweight out of Texas, now living in Las Vegas. 16-1, a lot of power with 11 KOs. They call him Sweet Tea. Do not miss him. Tristan Calcruth. He's here. There you go. Get over there, Chris. Keep getting taller and taller, huh? Golden Boy signed him when he was a teenager. Now he's growing into that body. Now representing Houston. They call him DFG with a record of 14-1-1, 12 KOs. Darius Fulgham. There he is. Corner over there, Darius. Name is labeled. And this man will be defending the WBC World Silverweight title with a record of 18-1-1, 10 stoppages. Yamil Peralta, representing Argentina. So Yamil, a River Plate fan. Don't confuse him, right? The River? The River? The River. Okay, gotta make sure you get the right soccer team with him, especially wearing that jersey. And one of the top cruiserweights in the division. He's gonna be taking on Yamil, the WBC Silver World title on the line, undefeated cruiserweight, 19-0, 13 stoppages. Robin Safar. And the main event is going to be a good one. Former world champion, Olympian, Vincenzo, El Capo Gualtieri. Got a record of 25-1-1, came to us from Germany. And now, the man of the hour. When he signed with Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya said, we're going to get him a hometown fight. And here he is as the main event, representing the Bay Area, the East Bay, undefeated knockout artist, the Reaper, with a record of 16-0, 14 KOs, Amari Jones. As always, thank you so much for everybody hanging out with us. If you're watching on the Golden Boy YouTube page, make sure you subscribe and make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media accounts for all that good stuff that you need. The great behind-the-scenes coverage of here in Fight Week. And by the way, the Golden Boy social media team led by Jessica and everybody else behind it, fantastic work. Did you guys see the Jordan Fuentes remix? Go and check that out. All right, opening up the broadcast will be Jordan Fuentes. We will check in with Jordan eventually. But right now, where's the cruiserweights? Because there's going to be a lot of cruiserweights out there. Tristan Calcruth. Let's get it going with you, Tristan. You mentioned that we signed Golden Boy, signed you when you were a teenager. The road that you've been taking, injuries, you're now here, here's a bad pun, you're cruising in this division. How are you feeling, man?
I mean, I'm feeling good. Everything I've done in my career and what me and Ben been working on and my team, I'm gonna put all of it to work this Friday.
All right, so when you look at this card, cruiserweight division is coming up. You've seen some belts on the line. You've seen some guys that maybe one day you might go after. You're no longer the little kid on the block here. How do people need to know about Tristan Calcruth? How do they need to remember you?
They're going to see it all this Friday. I believe in myself. Golden Boy believes in me. And it's a good it's a good feeling to be back. I appreciate Golden Boy giving me time to be with my wife and my newborn daughter. But it feels good to be back, and I do believe in myself. I do believe that I'm one of the best cruiserweights, and it's time to I'm at that crossing board where I put it all together.
All right, Tristan Cruz, you'll see him on the broadcast. How old are you now?
I'm 24.
24, married with a baby. They grow up so fast, but at the end of the day, you got to put on a show in that ring.
Absolutely.
DFG is the name for him, from Houston, Texas. Darius Fulgham. And when you see Darius, you're looking at him and like, all right, this guy has some power, some pop. Darius, you made some changes to your team. Why?
Well, I had a pretty rough start of 2025. 2026, I really got to be a world champion, man. I made a decision. I told Golden Boy this is what I was going to do. I need to bring a belt back to them. 168 is so wide open. And I just got to make sure I give myself the best opportunity possible to make that happen, And being in California, I get to be surrounded by a lot of great talent, a lot of great team. Julian True, a great mind. I got my coach during that period, school him out. Just change the scene. First time doing camp in LA. Rick House showed me so much love and being there. Look, 2026, we got to make some statements, man. That's what we're going to do.
You had a heck of a scrapping battle with Bekimir Melikuziev. You guys went back and forth, and you mentioned 168-pound division. You're looking at it. Why do you feel like you can make yourself a contender there?
Because I know, man. Even the fight with Beck, it's still a fight that I feel like I won. I'm still so new to the game and just getting experience. And I just know I've been around the world. I've seen so many different people. I know what I can do. And I know I'm very capable of being a world champion. It's without a doubt in my mind. So we're going to make that happen for sure. I told Golden Boy that we're going to do it.
DFJ, Darius Fulgham, 168-pound division. You can clap on you behind him. Keep on hitting it. Especially Scrappy. I'm surprised you haven't heard anything from Scrappy. You'll be seeing Scrappy on the undercard portion on Friday. Happy birthday to Scrappy Ramirez.
Happy birthday, Scrap.
Yeah. They grow up so fast, Scrappy. Now, Robin Safar.
Yes, sir.
For you, Robin, you've been asking for the big fights, and they give you your meal. You're looking around and you're like, okay, this is it. It's about time for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. That's the biggest reason that I needed to sign with a promoter, and that's the reason why I signed with the Golden Boy as well, because I knew they could push me. It's in the end of the day, it's the politics in this business, so I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, there's some fights that you were supposed to have that didn't happen, or you thought they were going to be there. You talk about the politics and the business of it, but now that the fight is signed, now that you see your opponent, why are you going to be the one that's going to make the statement?
Because I'm Robin Safar, that's why. I've been doing this for how long? Like 15 years. I've been sacrificing a lot for this game. I sacrificed my whole family overseas. This is what God put me on earth for, so that's why I'm gonna make a great statement on Friday.
When you see him walking in with that belt, the pictures right there.
That's motivation. I'm here to capture that belt. So I'm happy he brought the belt, so hopefully I can get that belt on Friday. Because usually when you win people's belts, they don't give you the belt right away. But maybe he can give it to me right away.
¿Entiendes eso? Digo que qué bueno que trajiste tu cinturón porque se lo quiere ayudar, porque normalmente cuando alguien gana no le dan el cinturón, pero es motivación para él que trajiste el cinturón.
Ese cinturón se vuelve a casa, se vuelve a Argentina, para que lo vean nomás esto.
That belt's going back with me, it's going back to my house in Argentina just so you can look at it. I mean, for you, when they offered you this fight, why did you take it? Te ofrecieron esa pelea, ¿por qué la tomaste?
Bueno, primero que nada, buenas tardes a todos. Muy contento de estar acá y la verdad que tomé esta pelea porque nosotros nos venimos preparando hace un montón de tiempo para este desafío, para un desafío así y para estos desafíos, así que nosotros estamos listos para defender lo nuestro, para venir a mostrar quién es el campeón y seguir nuestro sueño de ser campeón mundial.
Thanks everybody for being here. I'm taking this fight because I've been prepared for it, been a long preparation, and the determination that I have, and I want to show people who I am, and on my way to being a world champion. Now our main event, Vincenzo, born in Germany, but Italian roots, is going to speak to us in Spanish, a little bit of English, but mostly Spanish. Vincenzo El Capo, when they told you Amari Jones, what did you think? Cuando dijeron a Amari Jones, ¿qué pensaste?
Buenas tardes a todos. No, he pensado es un buen paso para hacer adelante y volver de nuevo campeón del mundo.
It's a good chance for me to move forward and become a world champion again. And for Amari, you're here. This is what you wanted, to be the main event, and they give you a former world champion. What did you think when they offered it to you?
There's no other way to do it, to prove myself. You know, everybody here, they already look, but I need to prove myself and solidify myself in that division and to be able to prove that I deserve a world title and, you know, eventually, you know, win all the belts and to really prove my skills.
So you're headlining here in Oakland. Any extra pressure? Too many people ask for tickets? Forget about it?
Nah, I don't feed into none of that. You know, I'm focused at the task at hand. And, with all that extra tickets and all that, I'm not the ticket man. I'm ticket master.
You know, Anthony Kelly, who's in charge of the tickets, he's gonna let you know. Go to Ticketmaster.com. There are a few tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Golden Boy signed you, and Oscar said, we're gonna take you to the Bay Area, lived up to his word. For you, what does that mean that they're backing you like this?
Man, it's a blessing. You know, I've been putting in all this work. I've been performing 2 back-to-back knockouts. My last one was big on a big card, and you know I feel like I deserve it, but to leave.
So for him, you see Amari Jones, a young fighter that's coming after you. You've been there, done that. How much were you experienced something this weekend? Has peleado un peleador con el que estamos buscando porque ha sido campeón. ¿Cómo te va a ayudar tu experiencia de este fin de semana?
Tengo mucha experiencia, he peleado con un buen oponente y el viernes se va a saber que todavía estoy a full y quiero solo el título mundial, nada más.
I've fought a lot of champions. I've been there. Then this Friday, he's going to see that I'm going to fight for a world champion. It's que todavía puedes pelear por un campeonato.
Claro, por eso estoy aquí.
Of course, I feel like I'm still. That's why I'm here, because I feel like I can still fight for a world title. For you, Amari, though, you look at him and you're like, okay, this is just a step on my way to the world championship. But this camp for you, how hard was it? How was it?
I train every fight like I'm going for a world title. I don't cut no corners. I dot all my I's and I cross all my T's. And you know, I know Vincenzo's been there, and that's all he has is experience over me. I don't feel like he's better than me at all. I don't feel like he has more skills than me. And Friday night, I'm gonna show that.
Tristan, right here. How do you steal the show? It's on.
Just by going out there doing me, doing whatever we're working on. You know, I went through a lot of persevering within these last few months, just with just having my daughter, and along with that, and training and everything we're working on with Quincy. You know, I'm ready to go out there. The goal is the same, and I'm going out there to fight in my opposition the same way the Earth is flat.
Really? Just like that? You know what? I'm gonna leave that one alone.
That was good. I had to think about that.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things in press conferences, but all right.
So what, recognition the urban slide?
Yeah. How's that Prairie View and education gonna teach them?
I don't know, man. Kind of question me, man. I don't know. Tristan, we're gonna talk about that later. I'm curious.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man. Let me put you on.
You got the nurse degree, the world flat?
And from everything I learned from PV, from my time in college, I never heard that. So I don't know.
Go find Jessica on the social media team. I'm pretty sure Seth Tripoli and the conspiracy theories are gonna love you guys right now. Darius, how do you steal the show on which hopefully the world is real for you?
I mean, how I become one of the best fighters in the globe. Honestly, man, I just gotta just be me, man. I just gotta get back to just being free, just being myself. And I think everything just falls into place, man. I'm just in full alignment this camp, just being back to myself. So I'm extremely excited, man. And how I set the show is just be myself, DFG.
Ya vi, Farpig, últimas palabras con tus fans. Last words for your fans.
Bueno, primero que nada, gracias a toda la gente de Argentina que me hace el aguante, todos los que están mirando el video, lo que estamos pasando, mandarle un gran abrazo, estoy muy feliz de estar acá, saludo a mi familia, a mi mujer, a mis hijos y bueno, aguanta Argentina, muy contento de tener al frente un rival como Robin y bueno, aguanta Argentina y vamos por ese título mundial.
All right, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's here watching us and shout out to everybody in Argentina, his wife, his kids, and vamos a Argentina and go for a world title. Y para ti, Vincenzo, últimas palabras.
También muchísimas gracias a mi gente de Alemania, de España, de Italia por todo su apoyo y el viernes voy a mostrar quién es el campeón del mundo de nuevo.
Thanks to everybody in Germany, Italy, they're here supporting me, and in Spain, and everybody else who support me. And on Friday, I'm going to show that. And I'm going to show who's going to be the new champion of the world right there. So, by the way, his Spanish is his third language, so great job.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.
Danke.
Robin, how do you feel the show?
Like I always do, I always come to fight. I show my boxing skills, my speed, my power, and I usually get that knockout, so maybe we get that knockout on Friday night as well. We'll see. It depends on how much he's gonna run, because I know he's a runner, but I'm gonna make him stop, and we see.
Dice que normalmente él va por el knockout y coge el knockout, pero dice que tú corres. Dice que tú corres.
Ya lo vamos a ver.
So we'll see about that.
I hope so, because that's just gonna entertain the fans.
Tenemos que poner sobre los fans que no corren.
Be a man of your word and just,
Eres
don't
hombre que
run.
tienes que pelear con él que no corres.
Tranquilo, tranquilo, que faltan 2 días para pelear.
Relax, 2 days before the fight.
No, we good. No stress.
Pero dice que corres. He says you run. Do you run? ¿Corres?
Rosicky, el sudafricano y todo lo que
Yeah,
subieron
don't
al frente
ever
mío
compare
decían
me
lo
with no
mismo.
bum Rosicky. I tell you that. You can't ever compare me with no
No me
Rosicky.
compares contra Rosicky. Que no lo
You can't
compares
ever
con
compare with no bum
Entonces que no hable de mí.
Then don't talk about him.
You talked about it. I just heard somebody mention
Nos
Rosicky.
vemos el
Oh, he
viernes.
said Rosicky have the game, said the same
Exactly.
thing.
That's what I'm saying. So start mentioning Rosicky.
Que no diga
I know
Rosicky.
Rosicky over here.
Que no es Rosicky.
Bueno, Rosicky.
Yo, listen. Hey, you're gonna say the same thing in the ring, okay?
Vas a decir la
Yeah.
misma cosa en el ring.
Keep talking in that ring, okay?
Habla en el ring.
Me dejé aprovechar para mandarle saludos a la empresa de Transur y a Chiqui Tapia, a Luis Vigona y a todos los que me hacen el aguante, Federico Achával, gracias por todo. Y nos vemos el viernes, Robin.
Okay.
Thank you to all my sponsors. We'll see you Friday, Robin.
Yes.
There we go. All right, Amari Jones. Final word for you. You're the main event, man. You get to close out the show here.
Friday night, I'm gonna punish this kid right here, man. Not really a kid, but the man next to me. I'm gonna punish him.
A mí lastimar. El único que me vas a lastimar ni nació.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. But this guy, I'm gonna show why Golden Boy is so high on me. I'm gonna show why Golden Boy is, back me like this. I'm gonna prove to him that, he can't compare me.
Porque hago, fue loco nada con él.
And on Friday, I'm going to show my thing right there. Amari Jones.
You don't
man.
got nothing.
Okay, nothing.
Vamos a ver el viernes que tengo.
We'll see on Friday what I have.
You don't have nothing.
Vamos a ver el viernes que tengo.
He reached his climax already. This is his last hope.
Sí, sí. Él ni empezamos.
He knows
Ese
his
es
last
año,
hope.
es un joven, es un
I'm
muchacho.
gonna, this is his last hope to do anything in his career, so he better take it serious.
la suya ni ha empezado y esa va a terminar también.
Your career hasn't even started and it's gonna finish.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you a good instigator.
The key word is interpreter, Scrappy. Friday night is the main event. Amari Jones and Pep will be there. Let's get some pictures here. Make sure you go to the Golden Boy social media accounts and wish Scrappy Ramirez a happy birthday. He's 21 today. So let's see him on Friday. For everybody behind the scenes, make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media account. Thanks for hanging out with Beth Duran. Tomorrow, the weigh-in. And it should be a good one. Have yourself a good afternoon.